Hi everyone, welcome to J&D Gardens. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Please support the channel by planting that subscribe button. And if you're already a viewer, welcome back. Well, it's getting to be the end of December. It's about a week away till Christmas, and we're still digging up some of our rhizomes. So today I figured I'd do a quick video and show you how we like to get all the excess dirt when we dig up the rhizomes before we put them away for storage. So stick around. Welcome back. So when you're digging up your rhizomes, usually you're gonna come off with a kind of root ball like this. Now this is a small part of a bigger one, and as you can see, there's a lot of dirt in between it, and it's very important that you get all the dirt. If you see, it has some beautiful eyes. I mean, look at those. These are the stalks I'll cut away later. But you can see that I still have a lot of dirt in it, even though some beautiful rhizomes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, and that's only the ones I can see. And it looks great. But it's really important that, that you get as much dirt off as possible, because when you don't want to store it with much dirt in it, with any dirt actually. Because you don't want it to, because the dirt is still wet, and you don't want it to start rotting any of the nice eyes that you have. Now, you can slowly start breaking it apart and, whoop, there you go. Start cleaning it off little by little with your hands. Yeah, maybe even a soft brush. I'm going to put this down here. Maybe even a soft brush and go one by one and start cleaning off. And you know, you're obviously going to have a little dirt, but you can, you want to try to get out as much as possible. And that's okay if you're doing a few cannas. But here at J&D, we literally have thousands of rhizomes that we have. This is only a small part. These are some of our extra rhizomes that we've been cannas that we've been growing here in Garden North. Garden East, we went through. It took a while to do those, and we still have a bunch in the greenhouse. So what we do is we like to get them out of the ground. It's been pretty mild. Believe it or not, today's like 35 today, and it's kind of bombing, you know, because pretty soon it's going to start getting in the 20s, and we don't want our rhizomes to freeze in the ground. I know we get a lot of comments. People say they just leave them in the ground, and that's fine if you're in a kind of climate that can handle that. But here in New Jersey, you can never don't want to take a chance. You don't want to risk that your rhizomes will die, because even if it can handle the cold in the soil, but once it starts snowing and it's wet constantly, and it starts freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing, it's going to start rotting out the plants, or just, you know, kill them totally. So we obviously don't want that. So before we really clean them up and separate them inside the house, we want to try to get as much dirt off of them as possible out here in the garden, because just tracking all that dirt in there, and it makes it really heavy. So I've gotten a lot of questions about how I do this, and other questions about some of the different sifters that we use here, whether it be Zeus or this one is Hercules. And you probably saw me using this when I separating my worm castings, and it's a great little shaker table, and it's really, if you want to come around, take a look at it. What it is, I got a tray up here. I got a 1/4-inch mesh on the top. I have a vibrating concrete motor that just shakes it, and I'll show you that in a second. And underneath is a tray that catches all the soil. So I'm going to show you that in a second. So what we do is we'll put the rhizomes on the top, and I got a foot pedal here, and it'll just shake everything off. So it won't hurt the rhizomes, and it'll just take off the dirt really quick. I've been doing this all day. This is the last one, so I figured let me just show you this. And the beauty part about it is that you save all the dirt. I'm going to show you this. You got all the dirt sifted. Yeah, boy. You got the dirt already sifted and loose, and you can put it right back into the garden. So I'm going to put it back here in north. And look at that. Beautiful. And it has all the material out of it, all the extra plant materials, and I can put it right back. Whoop. Okay, so let me just show you, and you can bring the camera in a little closer. Don't mind my voice today because I'm just getting over a cold. So let me show you. All right, so as I do it, I'm gonna start putting them in little by little. You can kind of look over the top so you can see how it goes. So if I put it on the top here, this one's kind of already done. So let me show you a bigger root ball. Okay, and as it's shaking, I'm gonna put these here. As it's shaking, I'm gonna start breaking it apart a little bit, and the natural cracks will happen. So let me show you here. So as I do it, see what it did? Look how much dirt it took off. I mean, look at these rhizomes, aren't they beautiful? Now we're gonna clean them up a little more, but right off the bat, I'm just able to get the major dirt off of it. And you see in the bottom, it's picking up all the loose dirt. So it's great. I'm gonna put these here on the side. Usually I have an extra bucket put in them, but oh, there you go. But I'm been doing a lot of them today. So let me grab another root ball. Let me show you. And as the dirt comes off on them, like I said, they'll naturally break off. You want to come here and take a look at it again? Let me step on the pedal. I mean, makes really short work of all that dirt. Let me just put it here. And they still have a lot more. I'm just gonna dump a bunch of it. Get through this. This is the president, by the way. I have a tag for it, okay. So you can see what's happening. Separating, look at those, beautiful. I can put them back here now that that one's empty. Beautiful eyes, look at that. Just makes life so much easier. I'm not sure if there's any eyes there, but I'll take a look at that later. Kind of start separating them for you too. Another eye. So, and the beauty of it is, oh, there's a good eye right there. And the beauty of it is, see all the leftover junk. Okay, so let me put these over here so you can see what we get out of it. So you can imagine as I'm going to, I'm going slowly now, obviously, to show you how I'm doing it, but when I'm getting through it in the cold, I go really, really quick. But you can see how much easier this makes when you're doing massive amounts like we are. Look at that. That's a nice haul there from one plant. And like I said, the beauty of using Hercules. Oh, look, I got a couple of eyes there. I'm gonna save that. I think that's it. I can turn it on, break up anything I want to, like any system, and all this stuff I'll put in a separate pile and probably go to compost. But again, this is the last of it. Whoop! All that from just those roots, because you saw me empty it. Look at that. But great soil, nice and fluffed out. So I'm gonna drop it over here. Sun's coming out, thank God. Now probably go up to 40 now, which is good. There you go. So let me put that back there, and I think that's it. That's all our rhizomes. So as you can see, we've done Let me bring this over here. We've done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different cannas. And now they're ready to, we'll bring them inside the garage, and then we'll really start cleaning them up and separating them, getting ready to come to an Etsy store near you. All right, the sun's starting to go down, and it's getting pretty cold now, so let me wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you're digging up a ton of Canna rhizomes or any other kind of root plant, and you want a quick way to get rid of all that excess dirt and get it back into your garden, consider using some kind of sifter or a shaker table. It's just going to make life a lot easier and make it go a lot quicker. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave us a comment. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. If you have any questions on sifters or shakers, again, leave those in the comments below. Like I said, we'd love to hear from you. And be sure to hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. So from all of us at J&D Gardens, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year, and happy and healthy growing season for the new year. So until next time, remember, yes, we can.